Hello, and welcome to our playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, developed by Triumph Studios and published by Paradox Interactive. And now, let's head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Age of Wonders 4. We are on map 5. Again, I don't know if this is the last map for the storytelling. We will find out. Something that happened between recording sessions that I did not record is we had the option. So before we had Mark of the Conflicts, which provides +1 city stability for each 35 mana above we have stored in our pool. So at 35, it gives us +1 stability. You know, at 350, it gives us +10. So that means that 1,000 plus, it gives us +30. But that does mean we're paying mana for each of our population. I also grabbed Mark of the Horde, which is essentially the same thing, but with gold. So, if I can keep 1,500 gold, if I'm doing the math correctly, in reserve, that gives us another +30 city stability. The catch to that is now we pay 1 gold per city pop, but we're making so much gold, it doesn't matter. We have grabbed Anointed People. We're going to go ahead and cast that right away. It will take a few turns. That is okay. We have unlocked a new skill, which I am not sure. I bet it's this. Now, we do have shield and polearm units. That's pretty good. Do we save up for Teleportation Master? How many turns? Oh, we got 6 turns, which we probably will get. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, no, hold on. Not this one. Here we go. 13 turns. Again, we'll probably still get... But I think I want to keep at least 150 Imperium in our bank, so we can grab this, as we do have a lot of Magic Origin units. Otherwise, I am not gonna buy anything off the top of my head. I'm sure that will change. We're producing more armies. We've got the income to support it, so as long as we have the income to support it, we will keep producing armies. We have another army for the stack. Is that at 6? Really? Oh, a little too heavy. There we go. On the support. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, I guess. There we go. So, okay, so support's made there. We'll go, no buildings to build. We could build a sanctuary, because it is actually really useful to have. Do we have a spell jammer? So we'll replace the spell jammer we have with the sanctuary. In every city we have. There we go. As it's kind of too useful not to have. Great. We're still trying to grow. You're good to go. We'll just wait. We're getting more food. Look, this is up to +17. 3, 6, 9, 12. How is this +17? 12 from the Garden of Bliss. 5 from Soil Tenders. Okay. Oh, right, because it counts as a farm, so we get the +5 from this. Gotcha. We do have a Sacred Meadow, which is hilarious. This is another +15. And we'll queue up. Okay, so if you're going in there, you know what? We'll do Glade Runner, Glade Runner. Fine. Here. We'll wait. Oh, well, we've got enough Imperium. Do we queue up? Actually, do we have a Druid of the Cycle in every main army? Is the question. Yes. Alright. You know what? I've got enough mana. It's gonna take a few turns. We'll do that for now. Maybe we do some without Sunderers, if that makes sense. We've discovered that this is actually our best way in here. So we're actually going to ignore these and make our way in this direction on the left. I believe our cities are good to go. We have heroes in the crypt, but we really don't need the gold. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to sell you for you, because you're so basic. And we really don't need the mana or the research right now. Speaking of which... Yes, more upkeep means more units. We'll go ahead and grab... Blessings in Paradise is good. I will lock that in. So we'll go ahead and queue up Keeper's Mark. And we got Keeper's Mark. Great. New research. Blessings of Paradise. Okay. Now, these armies have split up. We know this army has fallen. So what we will do now is... Why? Okay, right to there. To there. How far? You go there. You go there. Go there. You go there. And then we stop. Now... I mean, there is fine as well. Alright, we can't pillage it because of the sanctuary. You have an army to go. Where do we want to put you? The dead end. Right. So we've learned here is a dead end, or it's a wraparound, at the very least. So I think we're going to get... Do you have a teleport? You have a hut. Alright. We do want to replace the hut with something. I'm not sure what. Maybe a deep depth trench? Or we wait until it gets maybe at some point and we'll change into farmland and we can change it into a proper farm. We'll wait on that. You? Alright, so I think these guys are good to go. I think it's better to set up. Where's the nearest teleporter there? Chrono gate there. I think we head to here. Alright, with the idea being that when we set up the teleporter here, we can just start rushing in. You know what I mean? Again, vassalize Serona, maybe, and or burn it to the ground. Undecided. And deal with Sacrosanct. I think that's why these armies split over here. It's because 3 of them went that way, 6 of them went this way. We can handle 6. So we'll end the turn. Something I will do going forward is I'm going to do something a little odd, where normally I record in 3 to 4 hour chunks. I'm going to record in 1 hour. God damn it, don't go away! 1 hour chunks with the idea, you know what, screw it, they're going to help there then. The idea being that this waiting for opponents to move is now longer than it takes. So I'm going to record in 1 hour chunks so that it can then go back and edit out this downtime, essentially. Yeah, see, they ran away. That's what I was afraid would happen. It's a low-risk battle. Alright, we might have to face this. I have no spells to cast. We'll auto-combat this. If I lose anyone, I will fight this. Chug, chug, chug. Now, 1874. Our AI... We actually, if all we lost was a Sunderer, and they lost 3 armies, I'll take that. Because, look, now these are separated, which means we can pick this one up, and it was from our reinforcement stack, which is fine. It means these 3 can pick off these 2, and then go pick off these 2. We're still pulling up the reinforcements. Cool. Alright, I just got an encoding overloaded message. But we seem to be fine. It's still recording, so we're just gonna keep going. So, before we do anything, let's cast minor... Oh! Okay, definitely cast this, transform. That will help spirit resistance and status resistance. Cast joy siphoners, transform. Meaning, every time our units hit someone, they do morale damage. And we'll queue up cruel weaponry. I believe we had our main hero level up. Now, oh, Leaden Blows, though. That immobilized is actually really good. Well, we're at, what? 15? So we got 5 more picks. Did we grab that Vigor 2? Okay, we already grabbed Endurance Train, so yeah. I'm actually going to grab Leaden Blows. Because that Immobilize is actually pretty damn powerful. I don't believe we've had any other heroes level up. That is okay. We have no spells to cast. What we are going to do now is you, my friend, are going to reinforce this arm. Yep, will take you a while to get there, that's fine. You've got a Berserker. You're going into this army. Headed to there. Okay, that's a few too many. So we're at 4. Put you in there. We've got the mana. We're doing cruel weaponry, so we're gonna wait. Actually, do we have enough? I think we have enough to queue up both. We'll do that as well. So now they're both queued up, right? Yes. Okay. And I'm okay with that. You are frontline. You... establish an outpost. Alright, we're good there. You're here as well. You're waiting. I don't mind doing double like this, but, you know, 3 and 1 is a little much. You wait. Alright, we're gonna save. Experiment 1. You trigger this fight. That tells me I shouldn't lose anyone. Save battle. If I lose a Sunderer, so be it. But again, we lost a Sunderer. I'm okay with that. You go up here. You trigger. Alright, so now we might lose more than I would like. So we're probably going to have to fight this one. Didn't have a hero level up. Oh, this is our mage. Whenever a spell is cast, do more damage. We don't need quick phase. Okay, hold on. Do you have endurance training? Okay, you do have endurance training. We could do defensive training, which isn't a bad one. 20% more damage to tactical spells? We'll do Arcane Surge. Okay. Great. Speaking of which... I think he's the new one. Okay. We'll just let them sit. We get mana and research out of them, so there's nothing wrong with that. So you trigger this fight. Again, low-risk battle. I may have to fight this one. We do have cascading power. Now, allow the AI to use spells in auto-combat. 2007. This isn't going to go down. So I think that's the issue. Despite the fact that we allow the AI to use spells in combat, it doesn't. Didn't lose anyone. Great. We'll take that. More gold. More research. Move up 1. Move up 1. Move up 1. Okay. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. They have some movement left over, which is perfectly fine. That'll help them heal. You're waiting a turn. We have spells ready to launch. Kind of. Hey, Leroxis 46, welcome to the herd. Thank you for the follow. It is appreciated. Great. Great. Cadmilla has been captured. Oh! Execute! Great. I don't think they have... Yeah, we'll keep them... We'll keep them around. If we need a gold boost, we can sell Cadmilla. Otherwise, I think we're good. Oh, hold on. Not a Spelljammer. You already have a Sanctuary? Hold on. Province. Sacred Meadow, Garden of Bliss. Oh, you already have a Sanctuary. Okay, so this, yeah, this doesn't need to be a Spelljammer. You're fine with what you got. Per adjacent with forests. Counts as a conduit. Wouldn't hurt. We don't have a lot of forests, though. I mean, theoretically, right here, because maybe we can slap some forests down on these. But I think we're good. So we'll just have them produce gold. We have a backup on the way. We did get rid of some Sunderers. We could queue up couple Awakeners? Well, could be fun. Or Sun Priests. I mean, we're more support than Battle Mage. So let's do 2 Sun Priests, and we'll throw them into the armies that lost the Thunderers. Otherwise, we're good. Alright, so we'll have 4 armies there. We're making more armies down here and getting them set up to go where they need to go. Here 5. Yeah, we cast a protector to throw into there. You need, hold on, let's queue up another war shaman. And then here 2 blade runners and call that. Oh, you're done. Well, damn. Alright. Well, I guess you can go here. And you're going there. Alright, and that will be the end of the turn. Otherwise, I think we're good. Done. For those new to the channel, I do encourage conversation. Just keep it reasonable, respectful. You're free to ask whatever you want. You just have to keep in mind, or talk about what you want. You just have to keep in mind my focus is on the game, not the chat. There's roughly a 10-second delay, and I tend to get distracted by anything and everything. As according to Twitch, there are 30+ people watching. I don't know if that's true. It's literally not showing any names. According to the Twitch, the only people watching are moderators. That is an issue I do have constantly with Twitch, where it will either say there's no one watching and give me like 150 names on the users, or say there's a bunch of people watching but only ever show me moderators. Well, you say, of course, but I am a small enough channel where people hop in and just try to stir the pot just because they can. So, yeah. Yeah, I know, like, I don't trust what Twitch says. Kinda. There's still something off with their API. So it's that thing of, like I said, I know there are people watching. It may not be the 30 according to Twitch, but that's why I do encourage conversation, because if I don't see usernames, there's not much, it's like, I can't greet people if I don't know they're there. So that's why I do encourage conversation. But, I mean, also, my channel is very popular for just putting me on the background and lurking. So I do encourage lurking as well. It is all appreciated. Okay. So, like I was saying, we need to burn down the Sanctuary and the Spelljammer. Not sure how to do this. I don't know if there are other armies in here. If this is by himself, maybe we can scare him off. We do have Blessings of Paradise. That's defensive. This is a spell. I think I'd rather, of these, I think I'd rather have the diffuse health. Oh, good. Okay. Go ahead. I will say, personally, of the 4 X's, like, because the big one, for me, the big ones are like Civ, Galactic, is it Galactic Wonders? The Endless series, and Stellaris. This is probably the easiest one to probably pick up, because you're limited to the amount of cities you can have. Not like Civ 6, where you can, if you're not paying attention, you look up and all of a sudden you've got 12 cities or that sort of thing. Which is good. Because there is a decent amount of depth there, while keeping it reasonably easy to learn. It is, if you do enjoy this, if you want a sci-fi bent, I recommend Stellaris. I have 1,000 plus out. 2,000? How many hours am I up to in Stellaris? It was up to, like, a lot. Yeah, 1,500 hours in Stellaris. That's another good one with a lot of replayability after you get toe dipped in here. The tutorial works. I recommend play the tutorial on easy and play the first story mission on easy. And the thing I tell people whenever you try a new 4X title, just assume the first 3 games you're going to lose, so go nuts. Try weird things, have fun with it, mess with systems, figure out how it works, and then once, alright, I have a handle on things, then go ahead and start bumping up the difficulty until you start banging your head into a wall. I will say, I am playing on normal. These are the story maps. So there is a difference between the story maps and the realm maps. Right. Okay. I will say, I am playing on normal because hard is, especially for maps 4, and 5, 3, 4, and 5. No, I beat 3 on normal, 4 on hard, 5 on normal? No, 3, 4, and 5 on hard because it just gets into... I admit I like a challenge, but if the challenge is, aha, I've wiped out 6 enemy armies, and in next turn they've made 12 more full stats in a turn, that's not challenging to me, that's frustrating. So that's, hard mode can lean into that territory. I think I take Diffuse Health. It's actually a really handy spell, because I can cast it on my guys, do a ton of damage to theirs, and heal my guys. So I will grab Diffuse Health. Right? That's why I usually don't play on games, especially 4X games. I won't play on anything above hard, because once you get above hard, it starts doing that bullshit thing of, aha, I have busted my ass to beat 6 armies. Full stacks with my 3 full stacks. Oh, they've produced 18 full stacks in 1 turn. Well, that just feels bad. Alright, the other thing I am going to grab, remember, we want to keep 150 in the bank to grab this. Which is more important? The teleport? Which is where? I never remember where it is. Oh, here. Oh, that's 400. Ooh. I think I'd rather grab this for now, keep the 150 in stock, and then when we get up to 600, then grab the teleporter. So that means my units will be leveling up significantly faster, which is greatly appreciated. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move... Oh boy, this poor army is just stuck in here. We're gonna have our main army trigger the siege. Start. It is a 7-turn siege. We'll add siege projects. Arcane, the big one at +5, we ignore Headlong Assault because we take damage. If you're doing a siege and you think I can handle taking the damage, by all means do it. But construct bolt repeaters, very good. Arcane Maelstrom replaces Tower Bombardment. We'll go ahead and trigger that. Now we're down to 5, so that leaves battlements, undermining the walls, and sabotage the support. I think we have to undermine the walls. So now we're down to 4. Between the 2, we'll sabotage the support, just because it's a little cheaper all around. Great. You go there. You go there. You're setting up to raid that spell gem. It appears there's only 1 army here. So what I might do is move both of these armies to the sanctuary. To burn down the sanctuary. Actually, we'll even move this guy back 1. So these 3 armies will head here, burn this down in a turn. Then we burn down the Spelljammer, and we're going to take Celestia. We've got Diffused Health. Great. We can pick a new tome. I believe I've gotten everything I want. We could grab Frostling Transformation. There's no reason not to. Something about this game, Laroxis, is you can stack as many minor race transformations as you want, but you can only have 1 major per race. The other thing we might do is if we go to Tome Library, Nature Affinity, I think we're going to grab Tome of Vigor for the super growth. Nothing else in here appeals to us, honestly, because we're not really going heavy animal or cavalry. Nature's Wrath. Summon. We did not go Goddess of Nature. We have not gone Gaia's Chosen, so we are not plant people. But that super growth really appeals to me. So we'll go ahead and take that and try to grab super growth.
The unbridled power of the
Beautiful. We'll grab super growth. We have Cruel Weaponry to cast. We'll go ahead and cast that. We will also queue up a summon, an Entwined Protector for... Where are you guys? Ah, here we go. Here? Yes, you need a melee unit. You're set to go. You need a range. Oh. Alright, so you're going in here. You guys are headed there. Perfect. You guys are headed in there. I think we queue up another Entwined Protector. Throw them in there. So you need another ranged unit. I think we may... Actually, is there a melee unit... Here, wait, we can start you moving. That's okay. Is there a melee unit in here we want to add? Nah, no, the Iron Golem we can build anywhere. Could be fun to have a Daylight Spear, just to have it. So we'll go ahead and queue you up. There's nothing we want to build. We're not stacked with anything here. So you're good. Sun Priest, Glade Runner, Glade Runner, Glade Runner. Outpost Founded. We will immediately grab. Yes, as long as you can pay... Well, hold on. We're going to build a teleporter here. So, there are... Go to active. There's unit enchantments, right? So that's the poison weapons, seeker arrows, lightning weapons, fire weapons, amplified arrows, artesian, that sort of thing. Those just cost mana. You can stack those as high as you want, as long as you can afford the upkeep. Then there are, if I can find them. Okay, they're not here, so I have to go into my race. So, that's that. Astral Attunement is a major race transfer, right? Is a major race transformation. So I can only have one of them. Astral Blood and Leaf Skin are minor. So those I can stack as long as they don't cancel each other out. Like Spawnkin negates the super growth I'm going for. Spawnkin is also a trap. You should only pick Spawnkin. You might need to write this down. If you take the one of the racial traits that negates damage. That doesn't negate damage. It negates penalties from losing units in the stack. Right. Earthen. Earthen would be minor. So I can stack Leaf Skin, Astral Blood, maybe on these guys, Joy Siphoners, that sort of thing. But I can only have, I believe, I can have Astral Attunement or Gaia's Vengeance. Astral Attunement or Dragonkin. Astral Attunement or Celestial. And you can switch. That's the thing. Like, I have Astral Attunement right now. If I research Gaia's Chosen, as long as I'm willing to pay the casting points and the mana, I can keep switching back and forth, I guess, if you really wanted to. Yes, it will alert you if they're going to cancel. The only ones I know that cancel each other out that I am aware of is Spawnkin in the Horde Tome and Super Growth in the Nature Tomes. Because one increases the number of units in the formation, but increases... See, right here it says, this transformation is incompatible with Spawnkin. So what happens is, let's say you have Spawnkin, and you accidentally cast Super Growth, it will go, are you sure you want to do this? It will replace Spawnkin. At least that's what happened the last time I accidentally did it. Alright, so now we've got our teleporters up and running here. So I think our Eastern Army is good to go. We're going to start moving you guys then over here to help with them. And we'll probably be able to afford it. We'll try to keep 2 armies just back for defense. Where are you? Now, I will say this game, yeah. This game does have some AI issues, because this is just pointless. As is this. I don't think... Can I buy this from him? What is this? Gravel stand. Where are you? There you are. Can I buy this from you? No. For some reason, I can sell my territory to him, but I can't buy territory from them, which is a little... Archon's Deliverance. What is this? Right. Merlin's Robes. Okay, we might try to buy this. And Anon's Wisdom. I think we might want to try to buy those when we get a chance. But right now, we're focusing on going on the offense. Hold on. I have lost... Whoa! He's got a gilded gold golem. Alright, so you're good there. You're a defense army. You're going to be a defense army. So we could make another one. I think we hold off. We've got like 7 or 9 armies. No, this is story map 5. Where are you? Oh, wait a minute. Alright, so this, right, we're making an army. Yeah, I think we make one more army. And those will be on defense. You guys are good to go. You can start moving up in this direction. Well, we can see the Spelljammer. Can we... Okay, we can't pillage. Which means they have a sanctuary. Okay, so you're good there. So our western flank... Okay, so this Spelljammer is tied to there. We can't pillage here. So there's got to be a Spelljammer up in here somewhere. Along with a sanctuary. And those need to die. Speaking of... You're going there. Oh, are we still on? Okay. Great, great, great. Nothing else I really want to cast right now. Nothing I really want to build right now. Yeah. Take your time. Oh, that's Army of Yakin. I think we're gonna wait a turn or two, then start building those defensive armies. Or that final defensive army. Otherwise, I think we're good. Huh. Don't want to cast Lightning Torrent. Go ahead and ask. Hopefully I'll be able to answer. Especially, oh, that's the other thing. Especially on easy mode, experiment with all the different combinations of homes and that sort of thing. Some of them, it is very clear that some tomes are stronger than others. So what Awakened Units is, because I have that. If I go into this army, right, they have a spell Awaken. Target friendly unit gains Awakened 1. If you scroll down, if this unit becomes Awakened, it gets +1 range and +20% accuracy for the next 3 turns. So that's what Awaken does. Is it unlocks a bonus, I believe, based on the unit type. So ranged units generally get Seeking Missiles. Melee units generally get Guardian. I don't know if supports get it. And supports generally get Radiant Light. Which is actually really good. Something that boosts their magic attacks. Yes. Yes, there's different ones. I don't know if mage units get this. Oh, we can check right here. Yeah, so mages and like archer units would generally get Seeking Missiles. Melee units generally get Defensive Tactics. Support units generally get Radiant Light. Yeah. Yes, there's different ones. If you enjoy Age of Wonders 4, another game you might want to check out, besides Stellaris, if you want a sci-fi. Granted, Stellaris is a lot harder to learn. But Age of Wonders Planetfall, which is essentially the prototype for this game, is also very well done. It's their attempt at a sci-fi universe, and I think they nailed it. And you could probably get it cheap. I do tell people, if you buy, because this is technically a Paradox game. If you're gonna buy a Paradox game, so any of the Age of Wonders series, Planetfall, Age of Wonders 4, any Stellaris, Victoria 3, Crusader Kings 3, Hearts of Iron, any of those, buy them through the Paradox store. Because, generally speaking, they will be cheaper in the Paradox store, and you can still play it on Steam. Oh, good. I'm glad you're enjoying this game. Honestly, this is one of my... I would say this is one of my, my experience with strategy games goes all the way back to 1990. That's how long I've been playing strategy games. I would say this is probably my favorite fantasy strategy game. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite strategy game, but it is definitely my favorite fantasy strategy game. My favorite sci-fi strategy game is Stellaris. 4X specifically. And you don't see I think the only modern 4X game I can think of is Civilization, so I don't think you have a choice there. Now, if I were just to do 4X games, it would be Stellaris, this game, and then personally either a toss-up between Planetfall or Distant Worlds 2 or the Endless series. Yeah. I don't know if I'll put that many hours into this particular game, but I will also tell you I did as far as I am aware, and this is probably not true anymore, but at launch, I am one of only 3 people to do a full story playthrough of Age of Wonders Planetfall, including all the DLC. So if you want to go ahead, I do have a YouTube channel. I have a link for that on the thing. It is under Sparky TDK. Just look for the chinchilla. But I do have a full, including the DLC, I think it's 120 episodes of Age of Wonders Planetfall. Only the story map. So, I understand if you don't want to watch the whole thing, but if you just want to take a peek of like, oh, well, I am enjoying Age of Wonders 4, let me just watch like maybe the first video, like the tutorial videos. Yeah. Remember, that is including the DLC. Much like this game, they have planned 3 DLC maps, story sort of things. I think, because I think it was right 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they did 3 for Planetfall. I think they're doing 3. Yeah, Planetfall is land-based, but it is science fiction, and they did a really interesting thing in Planetfall where you choose your race. So, we'll say like Federation. I'll use I can't think of them right now, but I'll use Star Trek as a base. So like you choose Federation, Romulan, Klingon. That's not what's in the game. They're just using it. I can't remember who's in the game. You know what I mean? Cardassian, and that sets half your tech tree. Right, but you can't do the traits. I don't think you do the trait. I don't remember being able to do traits. So that sets half your tech tree. And then you choose a super science. So bioengineering, mechanical engineering, I think they call it void, so spatial engineering, soul engineering, that sort of thing. And that sets your super weapon and the other half of your tech tree. So you could pick Federation and pick bioengineering, and that gives you a completely different playthrough than if you pick Federation and mechanical engineering. Yeah. My favorite factions to do is Amazonians. I remember the Amazonians, who are, female Valkyries in space sort of thing. That sort of thing. All about nature. And then going, I think it's bio, because that gives you the Amazons, one of their super units, is a giant genetically engineered Tyrannosaurus Rex with lasers. And then the bioengineering gives you a module you can attach to them. Oh, hold on, I got a phone call. All of the unit, yeah. All of the factions have an interesting little. Oh, now that's like interesting combinations you can do. I love dinosaurs, so I'm for the Space T-Rex. And they give you a module you can stick on them where every time they do damage, they do more damage. So it gets into this cycle where all of a sudden, and if you kill someone, they do more damage. So it's this thing like after the first few hits, you're doing 50% damage. And then if you get a few kills, now they're doing like 200% more damage. And then after that, they're just like one-shotting everything on the board. It's hilarious. Anyways. So, we are sieging them down. We're setting up for the spell... Oh, not you. Spelljammer, so we can burn that down. You are headed in this direction. Can we... Okay, we can get there. They've backed off. Perfect. So, because they backed off, I'm just going to pillage this improvement. Move this hero up here. That's fine. And keep this army here. We'll try to move him here. Just as a quick reinforcement for this army. So these two armies have these guys pinned. Oh, and I don't know if you've noticed. For some reason, a lot of people miss this. I don't know how. You can only have up to 3 armies in a fight. So do keep that in mind when you're triggering fights. So this is good. Also, we're going to go ahead and, again, untrack this. Because we don't care. We're doing the story mission. We've received a trade proposal. They will give us... Oh, if we give them 30 gold, they'll give us 18 mana. Just consider it a gift, my friend. Okay. Thanks. Hey! Thank you for the subscription, Laroxis46. It is greatly appreciated. I should be doing sub goals, but I don't do sub goals. I've had a lot going on the last 2 years, so next year I'll start doing sub goals. All right. Angels. Right. You're headed. Technically, you're headed into this army. We should have another one. Hello, this is Gohan the Chichilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.